Vipi? Wapi? Unatesa wapi bro?
Chris unatesa. Unatesa wewe.
Yaje, pole sana nimechelewa.
No, it's fine. Listen, it's fine. Well, thanks for being here. Nashukuru sana kabisa I said.
Let me try to balance this thing, just a little bit.
Take your time. Take your time. I think it's most like our passing. Nice one. Well, Chris,
hey guys,
you're quite, people tend to like you a lot.
Mimi?
Yes.
Okay. Basically it's simple. You attract who you are.
Okay. So you're telling me, let me see. You've got over, let's see your followers now. I can't see it. Let's see. Chris had 140K. So Chris, 140,000 people are following you.
In less than 9 months. I joined TikTok less than 9 months.
And now you've got 140,000.
Yes.
Unapatia nini Chris?
No, once when I was joining TikTok, to showcase what I do. I initially dropped what I was doing. Life was not that good when Corona came up. And so I tried something else. So I lost everything during Corona season. So I was like, I lost friend, I lost family. I didn't even have a spoon in my house. Actually, I was homeless. In the year 2019, I was homeless. So 2020, I was like, Manze, I need to do this thing. So let me just be an MC. So I used to chip in and talk to people. I'm like, you're having an event, can I come and MC for free? So I did 2020, I did free gigs. The whole of 2020, I did free gigs. And then 2021, I come up, then I'm like, someone just told me, you can post your videos on TikTok. Something is going to be viral in some next years. So I used to put my content over there. And just because I was creative,
yes.
My events become so amazingly well done. So people kept on following me, and so forth. So that's how maybe I gained followers. And then I came to know, not just about content creation, about what you do, maybe showcasing what you do. People, you can still meet good people. You can still meet good people in TikTok. Yes. And that's how maybe, because I'm a kind-hearted person.
You are.
I can go dry, broke. I can go hungry just because of you. So I think God just connected, just God like that connected me with good people, people who understand me, people who love me, and people who support me fully without even expecting something back.
Wow, Chris, let's go back. So you lost everything during Corona. What were you doing that you lost?
I was just a hustler. If I can use that.
I was hustler.
So in 2018, like 2018 and 4 years down the road, I was having some issues with family issues and so forth. Basically, I was in church. I was trying to do something to do with priesthood, maybe become a pastor or something of sort, and blah, 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 blah. But in 2018, things never went well. So 2019, that's when I decided just things are not good at my side. So I have to move out of Kenya and go somewhere else. So I was opting to go to Qatar or maybe Saudi Arabia, the Gulf countries, and maybe go to any country. But now a friend of mine told me, you know what, I can join you. I can help you for you to come to Canada. So I just sold my everything just to make sure that I have my cards spread well. Yes. Because one, my documents were not matching well. So I had to match the birth certificate, ID, the education certificates were not spending the same details. Maybe the Form 4 certificate was saying I was born in 1991, and then Class 8 was saying I was born in 1993. Then birth certificate was saying I was born in 1990. So there was a lot of confusion in my details. So I had to use a lot of money and maybe use the mlango wa kando, as Kenyans say, to get my papers back.
Yes.
So that basically how I came to lost everything, because when the time was there to go to Canada, then Corona came up. So international flights were cancelled.
Yes.
So nowhere you could have, fly to. And then, but anyway, I lost like no one was there for me.
Chris,
so I had to stay with a friend.
Chris Goja. This you're telling us, I don't think people know about this.
Uh-huh.
So listen, guys, listen.
No,
do they know?
People don't know this. People don't know this.
So this is so we are breaking news now.
No, people don't know this. Maybe people think like, Chris is doing well.
Yes.
Hey,
like personally,
Chris is fine, but they don't know where you come from, what you have gone through, what you have lost.
Chris, wait.
Let me tell you, Mtandao.
Chris Goja. I want this one to go. Guys, listen. If we want Chris to carry on talking to us, we've got to get these numbers, guys. So please hit that screen. I want us the next 2 minutes, we get to at least 2K. This story is worth listening to, guys. So come on. If you guys can hear me, we are about 38 now. 38 of us here. If 38 of us here, take your phone and tap that screen. Let's get this number up, okay? Chris is sharing a story he's never shared with anyone before, apart from this platform. So guys, come on, excuse me. Please do tap that screen, okay? We are 38 here. In the next 38 of us here now. In the next at least 2 minutes, let's get this likes to at least 3K, okay? This story is worth listening to. Well, Chris, you see, I've been following you for almost 4 months now. And everything I see, my gifts. But anyway, let's go back to your story. So you lost everything and nobody could come and support you?
No one. I'm the breadwinner. I'm the breadwinner of a single mama. I'm raised by a single grandparent. She passed away. I was not raised by my parents. I was raised by my grandmother. My grandfather have already passed. So when I was born, I was taken to the Kikuyu culture can understand. If a lady get a kid out of wedlock, you are an outcast somehow in those eras. I was not born that old, but I was born in 90s, 80s there. So it was a blasphemy. It was not something sounding good when a young girl from Kikuyu culture getting a kid before marriage. So the only thing that, and maybe now, the man who is responsible for the kid is not anywhere to be found. So the trauma is left with the woman. And so the only thing that the woman can do is just to bring the kid to the grandmother. So that's how I found myself with the grandmother. So I was raised by my grandmother. I came to know my mom when I was in class 7. I knew my dad 2019. So I was not raised by my parents anywhere. So I just raised myself just like that, you see. So for me losing everything, I mean like losing a family and nowhere to go to, no one to look at. Everyone is looking at you. Having a lot on your back. The age is aging. Responsibilities are responsibility. Everything is on you.
Yes.
You're getting my point? And now, the only thing I had to do is to ask a friend, hey, bro, what can I sleep in your floor like 1 year or 2 years? I slept in the floor 2 years, 2019, 2020. Yes. Yes, 2019 and 2020. Nilala kwa mtu kwa floor. 2019, 2020. And that guy accommodated me. 2021 ndio nilipata kwangu. 2021 ndio nilinunua mpaka glass ya kwanza.
I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny because you just sit to kuona katu, MC Chris kwa kila mahali, anakula nyama, anakula anapika ugali, anaendesha gari nzuri, ana marafiki wazuri, wasichana pia wako area kidogo, but we didn't know the story, man. So how did you change? How did things change? So ulienda Canada ama ukufanikiwa na documents?
Wapi? Mimi sikuenda. Wakati nilikuwa nimepata nafasi ya kwenda, corona came up.
Yes.
And international flights were cancelled. So I had nowhere to go. For instance, for those who live in Thika, because basically I live in Thika, kwenye wanajua Thika, there's a famous market known as Mokereti. Mokereti is very famous. So I used to make friendship with wamama wa vibanda, watu wa soko, offloading, so that maybe I can get bananas and so forth. Baka nimelala huko kwa hiyo Mokereti. Baka nimeiba mandizi huko juu nimelala njaa, bro. Nothing to do.
Wow.
So even if mimi nilijipata.
So where was the breakthrough?
Breakthrough. One thing you need to know about me, personally, I'm a man who believes in God. I may be stupid, I may be weird, I may be a drunkard, I may be anything else that you can call, but I'm a man you cannot separate my faith with God. Let me tell you a story. There's a time I used to minister. I used to do mission. I used to preach to counties. So God helped me when I finished Form 4. My grandmother said, like, I want to take this boy to university. I got a seaplane. So she took me to a vocational school at Kitengela, called Technology Development College, currently vocational do what? So I was doing ICT.
Okay.
I'm telling you, when I went there, I just schooled for 8 months. Then I dropped. No one was there to pay my school fees because that is the year my grandmother passed away. That is the year my grandmother passed away. That was my end of my education. My education began to an end. Baka hapo sijaisoma. Hiyo kizungu yote natumia hapo ni ya 44. Yeah. Sasa, let me tell you something.
Carry on.
I happened to go to Machakos. For those people who come from Machakos, someone is calling me. I happened to go to, wacha niweke do not disturb.
I'm a panda.
Just a minute.
Oh, guys,
guys,
listen. Let's see that screen. Let's listen to Chris. Chris has got an unbelievable story here. He's never shared with anyone. So it's worth listening to. Let's get these numbers high, guys. So please, as you listen to him, tap that screen. Let's get to crazy numbers. This is unbelievable. Chris Tuzidi. So Machakos.
So you asking me how I came to survive and where the breakthrough came.
That's right.
Now I want to relate with this story because I want to talk about faith. There's so many things you'll be surprised about me. If you're here, can keep on double tapping and sharing with people.
Please, yes.
Because there's so many things you need to hear about me. I can encourage someone over here. So I used to go to charity and mission work to preach. I was an evangelist. I used to preach at crusade. For those who fellowship at Deliverance Gong, Ololua, I have done a lot of evangelism over there. Machakos, Kitale, Mombasa, everywhere. Courtesy of Christian unions and so forth and blah, 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 blah. So one day, I want to talk about my faith. One day I went to Machakos, a place called Seinamu. Machakos, Seinamu. I went to Machakos. And I'm telling you, I was preaching over there. And God used me and other ministers, and a blind man was restored to sight. So that's where my faith came from. So there's no way you can tell me there is no God. There is no way you can tell me that God cannot do. So from there, my faith grew. Even if sometimes I backslide, sometimes I'm not myself, sometimes it's not working, but the faith I have with God is like crazy. So listen, that is one. I have a certain grace. I have a certain grace I carry because of the faith I have to God. So when I started doing the MC thing, 2020, I did free gigs, 2020. Wow. Then 2021, Then 2021, I started rephrasing my contracts, my quotations. Then God came through and I got booked the whole of the year. I was doing a lot of jobs. I'm telling you, from 2021 up to last week on Saturday. Only last week on Saturday, I never had a gig from 2021, 2022.
Wow, Chris, Chris.
That is the grace.
God, you see, when I see you, Chris, and I'm I'm going to be very open here. When I see you, I see someone who's spoiled, someone with lots of money, and people love you too. Someone who's spoiled, someone with lots of money.
Thank you.
And I didn't know these kind of stories. So let me ask you something. Where did the MC thing come from?
Okay, for me, this is a talent, because I don't sit down and program what I will say on the events. People who have attended my events can tell you, my events are so natural, and my events are so admitting. Like, I can corroborate with different people from different caliber,
Yes.
group of people from different system and different seasons, and whatever they are, whatever they come to parents, kids, young guys. I've involved myself with ethic code of conduct. I know how to understand myself, understand the guest, and drive the point home. Understand the kind of event I'm doing, and bring everything forth so that I can make sure that this is a family thing. This is something that is a social event. So being an MC for me is one of the best thing I think I have ever done. But if someone have just to ask me, what do you want to do now? I'll just go back and open a church.
Really? So you miss that lifestyle where you used to talk to people?
Yes, I miss preaching. I miss encouraging people. I miss holding hands and praying together. I miss telling people that God can do this. I believe in the power of God, so I miss having a time to express the power of God. I don't know how different is that, but anyway,
Man,
I don't know when it's come.
Guys, those just joining us right now, I'm talking to MC Chris Kirubi Junior. He's an MC based in Nairobi, Kenya. We're talking about his life, how internet is helping him, how he's building his brand. I make podcasts on soft skills, and soft skills about character, soft skills about personality, and that's why we're here with Chris. So, Chris, you love your kwenda children's home, ilitoka wapi?
Children's home?
Yes.
I was born without food. I used to sleep hungry. I was born with no shoes. I used to see good shoes with someone else. Let me tell you, there's something we call parental love. And when you're with your parents over there, even if you don't have something, the parents don't have something to provide for you, you will understand. But you'll never understand when the parents are not there and you don't have something. So I never had something good, and no good shoes to wear. And I have grown in a way that I believe that people need to be good. People need to be good. So I just grew up giving out what is the best for me. For those who know me and for those who have visited my house, they know very well. In my closet, I have less than 10 outfits. Less than na vinyasa, na tushati, na tutrouser, na viatu kidogo sana. Ask people who are here last Saturday. I was called for a birthday, na sikuwa najua nitavaa nini. I had to go and buy a shoe, a shirt, and a trouser. Juu sina kitu ya kuvaa. I always give the best. Now, let me tell you, bro, I have a family that depends on me. There are more than 10 people who depend on me. More than 10 people. More than 10 people who depends on me. On my head, more than 10 people who depends on me. I don't drive. I have friends who drive. I don't drive, bro. I just live a very simple. I don't.
My account is ngoja Chris. Higa ndio tukuna nayo ni nani?
Nani yo?
Mko na magari. Juzi
I have friends who drive. I have friends. Let me tell you, I attract very different people. Very unique people.
Yes.
Let me tell you, I hang out with CEOs, I hang out with people, millionaires, I hang out with people driving a BMW, I hang out with people who drive Mercedes, I hang out with people who have a lot of money, but I don't have that money. But anyway, let me tell you, what you hang out with, let me tell you, what you hang out with, that's likely what you're becoming.
Yes.
Are you getting my point?
Yes,
So,
I like that. Please carry on.
yeah. So it's exactly the company, it's exactly the route you use every day that can easily direct you where you are going to. So many people think I live in my own house. Many people think like I drive.
I know.
Let me tell you, there are so many girls who approached me, and the moment they realize I don't drive, they're like, no. I thought this guy drive, man. Are we going to use boda? And that's why unaonanga mimi hata mimi I'm very simple. Utaona nikipika ugali nitoke hapa niwaambie waseni aje, wacha nipigie mtu wangu wa nduthi anikujie. I don't live beyond my life. The only problem we are having with this young generation is all about living a life they are not having. They are not contented with what they have. They don't believe that they can make something good out of them. They only live a lifestyle of copy and paste, a lifestyle of interest they cannot manage. If I see mtandao having ako kakitu nakaita aje kanaongea huko ndani Alexa, mtu ako Githurai na anataka Alexa. Mtu ako na huku nini kahawa medani anataka Alexa kwa nyumba. Bro, piga mbinja. Wacha story mingi. Live a life that you are programmed at this season. There's a lady I was telling yesterday, life is like a stairs, and each and every stair you have, it becomes a program for you, seasoned by God for you. And every stair you make, it have a different season. Today you may be sleeping hungry. Just enjoy being hungry, because tomorrow God will bring a lot of food on your table for you, for someone else. That's another season. So you have a reason why you should tell someone who is hungry that there is a God of different season. The God who gives you is the God that does not give me. So I have to appreciate my season. I have to clap for you in your season. And then when I appreciate your season, when my season comes, it will be appreciation for yourself. The reason we are having a bitter nation, a bitter generation, when I see Mtandao driving, when I see Sarah on this platform, when I see someone flying, when I see someone graduating, I become a witch in my mind, forgetting that I'm in this season because this is where God attracts me to be. Let me tell you, you cannot graduate from this season if you don't appreciate it. The moment you don't appreciate it, you depreciate down, because God cannot give you something that will destroy you. God will give you something that will bring glory in his life.
Chris Kirubi, I didn't know this at all. Just for correction, was say me karaoke. So you want to Chris say me karaoke. That's where I'm based. So Chris, I'm a bit stuck online. That's all. See.
Thank you so much for the well. And
we're going to set rules here. If you want to send Chris a gift, you've got to send it first to the host, then to Chris. Chris,
stay with me. Stay with me if you want to learn something. Let's go.
Chris, this is a very good example. Whoever sent you that well, I missed the name. Every life that you have, you always get stuff. I was going to ask you this. I want to say, umepanga nao ili kuja live wa gift ama zutokea tu.
Let me tell you something. I will give you an example. Let me give you an example with Sarah. Sarah just came in my life one day, and she found me discussing about charity. And then all of a sudden, she told me, Chris, how are you? Can you pick me up? I picked her up. Then she's like, I just love the initiative you are doing, because you are doing something crazy, something good, and something I love. 70% of the budget you'll be doing, I will cater for it. Someone I've never seen, someone I've never met, someone who is not my brother, my sister, my auntie. You know, I have rich aunties, I have rich uncles, and they have never helped me. Someone who is not in my bloodline. And she's like, okay, Chris, you know what? I will do 70%. Are you getting my point? Another day we are just chilling up, we normally chill, and then she's like, we are doing a gift box, and all of a sudden she's like, Chris, oh, you want to win this? Let me call someone. Then she calls someone who does not know me and then gift me a winter lion. And she goes, what do you call that?
So Chris, this gift
That is called grace.
So is my gift tunapata Chris all the time. Aikwanga tu umepanga ati ukifunga live unaambia nitumie iwe nitumie nini afu wajui.
Let me tell you something. Nilipewa Leon and Lion another day na Sarah. Same day nikapewa Lion. Hizo ni Lion ngapi?
2.
Do you know by jioni kwa account yangu nilikuwa na 5,000 coins. Nilikuwa nimezipeana zote.
Wow. So you get the gifts and you give out.
And then the next day nimepata Winter Lion. Can you check my level?
Chris, unatesa buda.
If you're not a giver, you will never receive.
That's true. I totally agree with that. Those just joining me right now, I'm talking to Chris.
Bro.
Chris Kirubi. And Chris.
Bro. Let me tell you something. I have created a networking of family. Saizi bro nikikwambia naweza taka kwenda US naweza enda sai.
I know you can.
Bro nikikwambia hata saizi naweza taka kwenda Germany nitaenda.
You got friends there.
Without using my one coin.
Wow. So it's the power of the network. Now,
bro, when I finished, let me say this. When I finished Form 4, I had nowhere to go. Okay? So I had no hope to go to university. So I had to run away from home. I had to go to a county called Transmara County. Nikaenda Transmara County. Mahali panaitwa Matunda. No. The hotel was called Matunda Hotel. Nikaajiriwa kazi pale nikakuwa soja. I was a soldier, bro. Ngoja kifo.
Soldiers in unawisha watchman sasa.
Watchman. I'm talking about a watchman. Nikakaa Transmara County nikakuwa watchman. Nilikuwa watchman usiku, alafu mchana nilikuwa waiter. Usiku watchman, mchana nilikuwa waiter. Nikafanya kazi pale. Nikaona hiyo kazi haitoshi bro. Sasa hapo ndio shosho akanipeleka uni. Akakufa. Nikaacha shule. Are you getting my point? Nikaanza kuuza mayai. Mayai ya kupika bro.
Yes.
Nimeuza sana. I wish I can tag some people who knows me well here. Nikauza mayai. Mayai kachibari ni freeway. Mayai bora kachibari ni freeway. Mayai kachibari ni freeway. Nikauza mayai, nikaona mayai haikuji. Nikaanza kunyaka manguo. Hizi ma reject.
Yes.
Na zinyaka na 50 bob. Zile ma reject zenye zinakuanga huko Nakuru town. Nikazinyaka. Yes. Sasa nazizungusha huko naziuza so. Nazichukua 50 naziuza so. Nikaona hapana. Nikaenda Aberdare. Unaona Aberdare Regis?
Yes.
Aberdare Regis huko ndani kuna watu wanachomanga makaa.
Yes.
Nikachoma makaa huko bro. Nikaona ifai. Let me tell you bro, wakati wa corona, wacha hata nisipeane story mingi. Wakati wa corona wenye wanaishi Kimbo hapa Kimbo. Nilikuwa napika chakula nazungusha hiyo town.
Wow. So
siku moja nikazungusha, ni jamaa alikuwa amenipea capital, anaitwa Dennis Ndegwa. For those guys who know Dennis Ndegwa, huyu jamaa ni producer wa Shiro wa GP. Yeye ni muimbi. A very famous producer. Akaniambia Chris, mimi nakupenda manze, hakuna kitu kingine naweza kusaidia nayo, kuja nikufungulie ka biashara hapa tukue tunapika. Tukapika hapo. Siku moja nikazungusha chakula, wakakataa kukula, tukakula yote. Biashara ikafungwa hapo.
Sasa mkakula biashara sasa.
Wenye wanaishi Thika. Kuna viwanda ziko na hapa nyuma. Wakati wa corona nilikuwa naenda kuoffload cargo huko. Watu wanakaa tu hapo wanasema hakuna kazi, hutaki kujituma, unataka tu kukaa kwa nyumba, hutaki kufanya. There's something that will happen in your life if you are persistent, consistent, with a contented heart, trusting in God, no matter whether it's giving you profit or not. There must be a movement. There must be a movement in your life. There must be a movement in your life. Whether you are making profit or not, there must be a movement in your life. If you want to catch it right, there must be a movement.
Oh, Chris, goodness me. So, Chris, these friends that normally come to your life, they come and give to you. I mean, I can mention names. So these guys, they are people you never grew up with. Also, now to say, see how to uli grow now mtaani pale.
Siwajui? Actually, let me tell you. Do you know the only person who follows me on TikTok in my family is my brother?
Makazi nini yakuna?
They don't give a damn about that. Some of this family, they never thought something good can come out of you. And just because maybe mimi darasa sikuwa nasikia anything. Sikuwa nasikia anything bro, siwezi kudanganya. Now maybe wao walikuwa poa. Me, I'm that kid, I'm that kid that everyone could have watched like this, and they feel like nothing can come out of this kid. And then in me, I used to feel there's a lot of pressure in me. I can just surprise the world. Like, I carry a lot in me. But anyway, some people get so confused when they see you doing it. Mtandao, there's some people who get so much confused when they see you abroad or maybe anywhere else. And I'm speaking to people who are here. There's some people who get confused when they see you graduating. Yes. There's some people who get confused when they see you driving. Some people, I'm calling some people, they are your close cousins, your families, your brother, even your father, even, I'm telling you this for free. There's some people who get confused when they see you achieving something. Keep on doing it, keep on doing it, keep on doing it.
Wow, that's Christmas. I've got to tell people that like you and I, we've never met, and I approached you one of your lives, and you responded to me. So clearly, internet is good, isn't it? But some people look at this platform where tunakakutusiana nini, mnachambuana. So what do you tell people that take TikTok as a place of causing misery to others?
No, people need to understand one thing. We are in the world of networking, and there's nothing you can change about that. You need to understand that. Wacha kushinda kusema TikTok ni ya watoto, Facebook ni ya wanini, Instagram ni ya nini. All of these applications, you can see these coming out, and there are so many coming out day by day. We are in the world of networking. If you're not going to network with people, you are not going anywhere. This is where you can come on your life. Mimi kwanza saizi. You're back.
Yeah, please carry on. Yes, it's my phone. Carry on, please. Let me just charge my phone here.
Kuna mtu alikuwa ananiambia, hey bro, away from this, kazi yako ya QMC ni kazi ingine unafanyanga gani? Ni kazi gani wewe unafanyanga? Inaonekana unafanya kazi mingi sana. Mimi sina kazi ingine bro. Mimi sina kazi ingine. Na ngojaga saa to niende harusi.
Chris, just give me a second. Chris, just give me a second. Let me just charge my phone. I bring my charge, okay? So just stay there.
Okay.
See you, Chris.
Okay.
Alexa,
Okay.
play country music.
Here's a station you might like.
Hey, double tap guys, double tap. Na muniuliza maswali hapo nitawajibu leo. I've met an amazing celebration from as well. Hey guys, double tap on that screen. We have a lot to share. I have a lot of questions to answer. Double tap on screen. Let's go to 20K likes. And nice to see you, all my people here. I can see you. Go. Let's go to
Alexa,
20K
stop.
likes. I know you can do that.
Alexa, stop. So Chris, sorry about that. Yeah, my phone was misbehaving. And so Chris, you're talking about networking. Now, can you teach people how to network? I'm translating now.
No, networking is just common sense. Go to that Facebook app. If you're good in Facebook, kama wewe unashukanga nywele, enda uonyeshe watu nywele ambazo unashukanga.
Yes.
Kama unauzanga viatu, enda uonyeshe watu viatu ambazo unauzanga. Kama unauzanga mawe, enda uonyeshe watu zile mawe unauzanga. If you're a dancer, keep on dancing. If you're a comedian, keep on dropping your comedies. If you are a joker, if anything you do, that is how you network. There are thousands and thousands of people who are willing to see what you do.
Yes.
It's only that you are not believing in what you do. Don't focus on what they will say. Don't focus on what am I going to do next. Just keep on doing it. Someone somewhere, let me tell you, kuna mtu aliniambia, Chris, you know what? I just saw what you are doing, and if you're willing to do another charity, allow me to chip in. Then you will see what I will do. Mtu ambaye sijui, a new number 2 niliona ni ya maju, mtu ambaye sijui. And then akaniambia for that, anaitwa sijui Joseph sijui Kemani sijui Joseph what. Kidogo akaniambia, you know, for that manze bro, let me buy you soda. Akanitumia 15,000. Kunywa tu soda just because of the nice work you are doing. kunywa tu soda. Nani mtu sijui na si baba yangu. Mi baba yangu kitu ashai nipea kubwa ni 500. Yeah. But me ajai nipea anything. I'm telling you, networking is the knowledge to showcase what you can do and you earn from it. That is it.
Yes.
And let me tell you, the moment you connect yourself with networking, you expose your mind, your art, your skills to a lot of people, and they understand who you are, and you attract a lot of you generate a lot from people, wisdom, a resource, and so forth and so forth.
Chris, this guy here, I've already spoke to him once. Can you just confirm to people, Kwamba, you used to be an evangelist? Can you just confirm that?
How many knows me as an evangelist? I used to be. I've been a praise and worship leader for long. I've been I was rejected in my local church. Rejected in my local church, accepted in national church.
Wow.
Mimi mpaka kuna wakati nilikuwa navaa suti, nikaambiwa nimeingia Illuminati bro. Na wasichana wakakatazwa kutembea na mimi.
I was going to ask
that. Kuna kanisa moja inaitwa Full Gospel ya pale Gilgil Karonga. Pastor alisimama kwa crusade akasema, yule kijana anaitwa Kirubi ameanza kuingiza vijana kwa Illuminati. Tunakemea mapepo. I was rejected in my local church, and I was accepted in national church. I used to go to national camps. Someone tag akina Otunga hapa, they can tell you. I used to go to national camps, and the Spirit of God could do wonders. And then they are like, hey bro, si church kwenye wewe unashikisha sana, kwetu hata watakai kuniona, hata sadaka inachukuliwa pale nyuma.
Well, MC Junior, MC Chris, manze, wow. Chris, say historia, kumo si utawash.
Mimi sina do bro.
I don't know Buddha, come on.
Hey bro, let me tell you. This is my only house. If I lose this, saizi tu kitu ifanyike, I lose this. Kesho mtaniona na plastic. Nimechemusha mayai, ninazungusha dheka. Because let me tell you, I don't care what people say. What I care is what I'm making. Mimi, I'm not that person who is selective in jobs. Hakuna kazi sijaifanya bro. Hapa utawala. Kuna mama alinitoa kanisa inaitwa Olkalao PCA, akanipeleka utawala kwa mtoto wake. Akanipeleka, mtoto wake alikuwa anaolewa na lawyer. Wakaenda huko, wakanifanya shamba boy. Nilikuwa naosha magari zao na kupalilia nyasi. Utawala, unaona utawala opposite kuna utawala police station.
Yes.
Hapo hapakuwa pamejengwa sana. Hapo hapakuwa pamejengwa sana. Pale mbele ndio kulikuwa na buildings wenye wanaishi side za utawala. Pale hizo buildings za kwanza zilikuwa zimejengwa hapo 2014. Hapo 2015. I was a shamba boy there. I used to be a shamba boy. I remember very well. Nilitoka kwetu nyumbani na viazi ngunia na nguo zangu. That guy came for me at alinikujia pale Nyamakema stage. Wakati alinikujia pale stage ya Nyamakema, hakunisaidia kubeba hata bagi ya nguo. Nilibeba ngunia yangu hivi na gari za kwenda utawala zinachukuliangwa pale ya Basenda. Nilizichukulianga hapo. Bro, nikabeba ngunia yangu ya viazi na nikabeba nini zangu na nikabeba nini yangu, nguo zangu, nikaenda mpaka utawala. Hakukuwa na nyumba mingi hiyo side. I was a shamba boy. I used to wash their cars. I used kupalilia maji. Alafu kidogo kidogo nikafanywa caretaker wa hiyo ploti. Hiyo ploti ilikuwa imejengwa vibaya. Nilikuwa na unlock Murphy. Na hawakuwa wananipea mpaka gadget. Mi bro mpaka nimeweka. Unaona hizo mapipe? Murphy imeshikana huko ndani. There's nothing I can do. I have to remove all the Murphys. The Murphys and so forth. And then siku moja akakataa kunilipa. I tell you brother, nilipanda basi, ni basi zina operating sana hiyo side. Nilipanda basi kutoka utawala, nililia kutoka utawala mpaka Nairobi town. Mpaka Makanga hakunilipisha. So I can tell you, I used to be there, man.
Listen, let's just hang out. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to take my camera, my phone, I'm going to sit down, let's just have a chat. Umebadilisha moods. So